Hi babies! Welcome to Corpus, Misty. You'll be taken on this soft platform through 5 different themes: unity, spectacle, flesh, faith, and existence. As you go along the way, you can touch and grab things that are floating around you. You can try now with the platform. We're wishing you a pleasant journey. See you soon!
We've always felt that with intuition and an open mind, you can discover secrets of history, secrets of the way that human beings have evolved consciousness. If you're prepared to truly look, if there is a divinity, it must be male and female. It has to be some of everything. It has to permeate every living being of every kind. And it permeates trees and stones, bricks, mortar, everything. And so anyone who thinks that this is just bricks and mortar and objects, it's just not the case. There's something really profound and amazing that infiltrates everything around us. What we do in one action can affect something somewhere else. And that a generosity of spirit can lead to amazing things. And we come to the conclusion that there couldn't be an either or. There had to be some kind of unity in existence, in thinking, in believing that it should be about what unifies, not what is different.
I've always felt quite trapped in my body. My consciousness, my brain, my nervous system is in this rather weak and insufficient package. I'm limited by time, by gravity, by all these physical forces. I wish my consciousness could be liberated and completely free to go everywhere, to be everywhere.
I know what I look like, right? So I know people can, like, most people will see a man in a wig, which that's just gonna be true for a while. So they're already kind of like put off, but they're even more put off once I'm like, I don't care that you see. I'm not here for you. I'm not here to present myself to you. I don't even know you. So like, let me enjoy my feed, okay? And sometimes too, I'll just stare back. Like, the last time I was here, this guy like drove up on his little moped and was staring at, like, he turned back to stare. He was just sitting there for like 20 seconds. I was like, hi. And he went around the corner and came back. He turned around and stared some more, which was actually really funny. But like, it was this old man on this little like horrible scooter. It was so loud and like awkward. And I don't know. I mean, yeah, like I said, I know what I look like, but I don't know if it's like the trans thing or the black thing or the style thing, but it's like, I can't worry about that. I can't worry about that. If I knew the answer, it wouldn't tell me anything, it would make me feel better. So. I noticed that I'm in this place now because I can be, like, I have the emotional space to like allow myself to really just accept that that's my burden in life. And now I can move on because I know that this is something I have to deal with. I'm not going to let it ruin my day as much anymore. This I won't call it acceptance. I think that that's maybe like a convenient word to use, but like I said, I think it's conditional. But I never before had ever accepted it. It's hard to accept something like that. Like, that people are just gonna treat you like shit. How do you accept something? How do you accept that fact? Like, that is a fact. It's there anyway. They're gonna make the comment anyway. I'm gonna adjust what makes me feel good. They're gonna say something anyway. So I'm gonna get my nails done. I'm gonna get a cute wig. I'm gonna like wear these heels and say what you gonna say.
I think I was masturbating for a long time, like maybe a year or something, before I took my first look at my vagina with a mirror. And that was a shock, you know, in porn, because I was already looking at porn, and at that time, and you know, in porn you have very unified standards for how a pussy looks like. So it's always shaved, has this very bun kind of style pussy, and I was like, yeah, mine doesn't look like that. And then I thought I was deformed or like half a boy because it just looked different. And I was like, why don't I have this nice like bun-shaped pussy? Like, what's wrong with me? And I was looking into surgeries to see how I could make myself look normal. And now I just, you know, when I think about it, I just wish there was someone to tell me that this is very normal, because it took me a long time to feel okay about it. And I remember stumbling across a website that actually showcased all different kinds of pussies with like innies and outies and all sorts of stuff, dark ones and white ones. And for me, that was very okay. Like, okay, they come in all different shapes and sizes.
I started wearing the hijab even before my mom started wearing it, because I felt like I wanted to belong and I wanted to practice properly. So I assumed it was an obligatory part of the religion, because everybody else in that community was wearing a scarf, especially when they came to the mosque. I remember believing in God even long before, like my parents never told me anything. I didn't know that something like religion exists until my cousin died and my mother started practicing. And I started learning about Islam. I feel like I naturally followed the guidelines and the principles, and it was not a difficult decision at all. I was like happy to feel the good, like to be pious. I really liked the idea of being pious and surrendering to God and stuff. I walked around Piccadilly Circus and I was just like, okay, here there's nobody that knows me. I can just, and so I went to the public bathroom and took it off. I went out of the hijab and I had like really long hair. Yeah, so it was really like a very kind of cliche good feeling about having wind go through my hair and being in public. So I kept on walking. I saw a sex shop. I went into the sex shop with all these old dudes. I was like, oh, this is weird. Looked around and stuff. If I'm already going along the path of God knows what, I might as well go for it. And then so I just kind of experimented that day. I think there are so many facets and colors to the world and so on and so forth. There are so many arguments you can bring up to why we are the way God made us. I always say, as much as men read Marx's Das Kapital in a masculinist way, you can also read the Quran in a masculinist way, or you can read it in a feminist way. And that is the work that we are all still trying to do,